Firefighting equipment. Portable fire extinguisher. Different types of fires require different types of extinguishers. You should buy a fire extinguisher with an ABC rating. The letters on a fire extinguisher explain what types of fire it's designed to fight. Fires are classified as follows. 3 classes of fire extinguishers exist. Class A. Fights a solid combustible, wood, textiles, papers, etc. Class B. Fights combustible liquids, flammable liquid, paint, grease, and oil. Class C. Fights an electrical fire, motor, fuse box, or cables. The number before the letters on the extinguisher tells you how big a fire it will put out. For example, a 10 BC device will put out a larger fire than a 5 BC device. Any fire extinguisher you choose must be certified and labeled by the U.S. Coast Guard for marine use, Underwriters Laboratories of Canada, ULC, or Underwriters Laboratories Incorporated, UL. Check your extinguishers often for correct operating pressure and make sure that you and your guests know how to use them. Have a qualified service and recharge the extinguishers as told by the manufacturer's instructions. Take dry chemical devices out of their bracket and give them a few hard shakes in the upside down position. Axe. In case of fire, you can use an axe to free up a stuck door on the boat. It can also be used to put out a fire between the layers of the hull or to cut a mooring or towing cable during an emergency. Any type of axe is acceptable, including a small axe, but it's better to have an axe which also has a pointed end. It should be readily accessible and stored away for the elements. Buckets. The main purpose of the bucket is to put out Type A fires. Type B extinguishers are required on boats that have an inboard engine inside, but cannot put out Type A fires, which is solid combustible, wood, textiles. A bucket full of water will help to put out these fires. The only requirement is that the buckets have a capacity of at least 10 liters. The ones made of metal, with a round bottom and a hole in the center, painted in red, are not required on small vessels. However, it's recommended that the buckets are fitted with a lanyard of sufficient length to reach the water from the place where it's stored.